Hi everyone, Crystal here with Black Dress Red Lips, and today I want to show you a quick and easy smoky eye with some of our SeneGence eyeshadows, which are called ShadowSense. So if you've never used ShadowSense before, these are cream to powder eyeshadows, but they're actually long wearing. I've worn mine 12 hours and it doesn't soak into your eyelid, things like that. So I don't know if you guys have oily eyelids or if you've tried other regular style of eyeshadow and it just seems to disappear, or it's messy and you get an itchy eye and you rub it and then it goes everywhere. So far, using the ShadowSense by SeneGence, I have not had that issue, so I love it. And I always had a hard time with powder eyeshadows, just getting them to create a look that I was happy with or that I wanted to create. But these they're a little different, but once you kind of try them, it's a lot easier than you would expect. So watch this if you want to learn how to do a quick and easy smoky eye. So it's going to use two main colors, and you can decide if you want a shimmery smoky eye or a flat matte smoky eye. So with both of them, you're going to be using Onyx to make it smoky and dark. This is the black eyeshadow, which I also am going to be using as an eyeliner. And then you can either choose between the Mocha Java or Mocha Java Shimmer. So these are our nice, kind of coffee brown, very mocha-y colors. So just decide, shimmer, no shimmer. And then I'm just going to do a little highlight in the corners of my eye with our white, which is called Snow. I don't know if you can see that. Very appropriately, it's called Snow. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Now the first thing I'm going to do, I actually already primed my eyelid with a different color. It's called Sandstone Pearl. It's just a flat matte color. And I did that just to cover up some of the veins. And, if you ever get any leftover makeup that you didn't quite get washed off from the day before. So I put that on there and I let it dry, because the cool thing about these eyeshadows is they are creamy, but they dry a little bit slower than the LashSense does. So you have some time that you can blend them together, move it around, that kind of thing. But then once it's dry, then you can layer on top. So I let that dry and I did the rest of my makeup before this tutorial. So let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to use the no shimmer color, just regular Mocha Java today. And this is what they look like. They actually come on a wand. So if you want to, really lay on a lot of color, you can put it directly on your eye. But today, for this purposes, I'm just going to actually use the color on the wand. And there's quite a bit of color on the wand. So I'm going to take a nice fluffy eyeshadow brush and then just kind of run it on the wand like this. And then I'm going to use my hand and just kind of do a little tester and make sure I don't have too much product on there. So actually that was a little bit too much, but now we should be good. And I'm just going to start in the corner of my eye, and I'm just going to kind of swirl this around a little bit, swirl and tap, and then just kind of spread it into my crease. And then you can also check and see your placement by opening your eye, because you actually want a little bit of it to show above your eye. You can already see it's starting to get smoky. Smoky, smoky, smoky. All right, awesome. So now I'm going to switch brushes and I'm going to go over to this flat brush. Sometimes people use this for either concealer or just like to pack on a color even thicker. So I'm going to do a similar thing. I'm just going to use the color that's on the wand, because there's quite a bit, and I'll test it on my hand. So don't be afraid to just kind of test it on your hand and see how much product you have on there. So you don't have too little or too much. And I'm just going to go, oops, gotta make sure it's on my full lid. I'm just gonna kind of tap it on there. There we go. All right, looking good. And then I'll just kind of grab my fluffy brush again and then just kind of spread and blend the top edge of that, and then just kind of check your work, see if you want to add any more color on there. And then now we really want to add a little bit of a smoky look. So now we got to go to our Onyx. So same thing here. This is very powerful. It's black eyeshadow, so it's very powerful, so be careful. I'm definitely just going to be using the wand here, and then I'll kind of run on my hand. I just want it very, very light, just like barely airly color. And then for this one, I'm just going to kind of start in the corner here and just kind of tap and blend, tap and blend. So you can see already where it's a little bit darker, but it's pretty subtle. So I'm just going to kind of swirl, 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 kind of get some of it back up into my crease here. And then same thing, I'm going to go back to my fluffy blendy brush and then just kind of swirl and tap this out. And you may be wondering, why am I doing one eye at a time if I'm, you know, using different colors? Like I said, once this stuff dries, it's on your eye like really good. So I just like to do one eye at a time to make sure that I keep it nice and wet while it's blendable. So now I just want to do, oh, before I forget, I do want to bring a little bit of the Mocha Java right underneath my eyes. So let me grab my Mocha Java, and I'm going to use just this little smudgy brush. You can use any kind of brush that'll somewhat small, but still big enough to spread the color around. So same thing, I always like to just kind of test on my hand, just make sure, check in. So I'm just going to smudge it just right underneath my eye. Bring that back a little bit. And I'm not going to go all the way across, mainly just in this outer corner here. And just kind of blend that back up into my full shadow up here. Blendy, blendy, blendy. The more you blend, it just gets really nice and soft, so you don't have any weird edges there. And then if you get a little out of control, like there's a little bit right here, you can either just use one of these spongy, if you have one of these ends on your brushes, or you can even just grab a Q-tip and just kind of wipe that off. It's easy to wipe off while it's still wet. All right, so let's go ahead and do our snow, just to accentuate the inner portion of the eye. So for this one, I'm just going to do a tiny little dot right in the corner of my eye. And I'll take another brush. Let me just make sure it's somewhat clean, a different brush. And I'm just going to kind of spread this around. And it's okay if you overlap onto your other eyeshadow there. And then I actually, let me just add a super, super tiny bit more, kind of right underneath there, and I'll just kind of spread that out real quick. Just to make this area, see how nicely it blends in? It blends in really fast, just to make this area a little bit brighter. And then I'm just going to take this other end here, just kind of wipe off any of the excess. All right, so that is the smoky eye with Mocha Java, Onyx, and a super, super tiny bit of snow eyeshadow. So I would definitely finish out this look with some black eyeliner and then of course mascara. So I'll show you the eyeliner really quick. I am going to use the really tiny round brush. You can use that for eyeliner, or you can also use an angled eyeshadow brush. So today I'm going to use the angled. It's a little bit faster just because it holds a little bit more color. So this time I'm just going to dab on the very tip of my wand, just get a little bit of black on there. Now this one you can also test on your hand if you've never done eyeliner like this, just to see like how thick the line will be and stuff like that. Or you can just go for it. So, all right, let's check this out. So, and as I get closer to the inside of my eye, I either don't put any liner or I like it to be a little bit thinner, and I actually made this a little bit too thick. So I'm just going to wipe this off. Again, you can use this kind of sponge brush just to kind of wipe and adjust your eyeliner, or a Q-tip. Now if you do this, you can also draw a wing. A wing would be super cute, but for the sake of time, I'm not going to do a wing today. Oh, got a little dot on my eyeball. So there is the Onyx ShadowSense as eyeliner. So it's not too bad. It's very nice. If you want to make it thicker, darker, let it dry, and then you can layer on another layer. So today I'm just going to finish out with some, of our SeneGence brand's waterproof mascara. Now this stuff stays so long. Sometimes I wear it for days. I'm not always the best about taking my makeup off at night. Or, you know, just on a very, very casual days, maybe I just put on mascara only. So let me curl these lashes real quick. And it would probably be more ideal to let the eyeshadow dry completely. That way you don't get any transfer over onto your eyelash curler. So I'll just take my mascara and be sure to move it kind of side to side to really work it into your lashes. This is definitely the quicker way. We also make an underscent, which is a lash lengthener that you can actually put on before the mascara. But you know, that's a two-step thing, and sometimes you just want to be quick. Quick, quick, quick. And then you can also decide, do you want to put any mascara on your lower lashes? So that's the look. Smoky eye with SeneGence eyeshadows and mascara. So again, today what I use the Mocha Java for the base color. I use the Onyx for the smokified effect, and then also the eyeliner. And then of course I just put a little bit of the Mocha Java underneath my eye. And then I use the Snow just to very subtly add a little bit of a brightness in the inner corner on top and underneath. So those are the three colors. I'm going to go ahead and finish out my other eye with these same products. So thanks for watching. By the way, I'm wearing Honey Rose LipSense today. Oh, check that out. Let's do the kiss test. Pass. Hi everyone. So I just finished the other eye. So now I have completed my smoky eye look. There it is. And remember, these are the, whoops, where did one of my colors go? Oh, here are the colors and products I used. Just these three. I know you can't see the white one, but it's Snow, Mocha Java, Onyx, and Snow. So this is an awesome long wearing eyeshadow, cream to powder from SeneGence. And I use my hand as a palette just to kind of, you know, see where I was with things. I want to show you this. Check out my orange washcloth here. The top part is totally clean. Watch. Look how I'm going over this with a wet washcloth and none of it comes off. So they say it is water resistant, not waterproof. That looks pretty waterproof to me. So, but again, it's a little different depending on how oily or dry your eyelids are. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and share and follow my YouTube channel, Black Dress Red Lips. Again, my name is Crystal. And let me know if you have any questions about our products or the opportunity to be a distributor with SeneGence. So I love it and I'm happy to tell you all about it and answer your questions. Let me know, comment below. Bye guys.